2016 Corvette Z06. And that's what's in the Bayou Garage today. This is the Chevrolet Z06 Corvette. Yeah, C7 as it's known today. Is made in the Stingray package and the Z06 package. The Stingray package having about 450 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque, but this guy has 600 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds of torque. Does that qualify it as a supercar? I don't know, you tell me, but I would say so. Still comes in a manual transmission with a whopping 3.2 seconds 0 to 60 times, but the automatic breaks 3 seconds at 2.95-ish.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
That's just neck snapping good times.
So Jeff, what I know is that the Z06 of course comes with a bigger spoiler. These all come in a white fashion, kind of that IS250 LED. The other ones are red that aren't on a Z06. It's got the blackout package, which the emblems and stuff. The brakes are pretty intense, same as a Grand Sport, same on a Z06. I know that they flare out right here. Versus a C7, they're probably about this much wider. The front's all vented. It's actually functioning on a Z06 on this particular part. The other ones, it has it, but it's not actually a functioning hood. But this one also has the technology, that camera system in the front and the rear, and you put the SD card in it to where you can record some crazy moves.
So you've been driving Corvettes for lots of years?
Only had a couple of Z06s. This being the 6.2, 650 horsepower and 650 pounds of torque, it's definitely a game changer. I grew up a Chevy guy, but I guess when the Ford came out with the Raptors and stuff, I kind of leaned towards that. But the Corvettes has just always been an icon, and the resale's phenomenal. So that's probably why I've always went with Corvettes.
Hey Colby, what do you think of it?
Wow, this thing is crazy, man. Z06?
Yes. 650.
That's crazy, man. The yellow on this thing just pops, too. It looks really good all together. I like yellow.
Really?
I like yellow a lot.
So if it could be in any color, would you keep it yellow?
Absolutely.
So what else do you like about
Yellow. Man, I love the Z06's the supercharger. Sounds pretty good whenever you get on the gas. It's got low miles on it?
18,000.
That's crazy, man.
Getting close to 19 though. How fast would you get it to 20?
Today. Now.
So what do you think of the interior on the Corvettes?
Let's check it out. My favorite thing about the interior is probably how low everything is. Everything sits down and back in the car. It's got carbon fiber trim on the wheel. You got your paddle shifts, the whole big screen, all the leather trim and everything. It's really a super nice car, well put together. Didn't miss anything with this one.
Hey, do you know what the 0 to 60 speed is?
Absolutely not. Are you gonna tell me?
2.95 seconds.
Can we go test it?
You gonna buy one?
Oh yeah, this one probably. I have to make more money, but yes.
When you get inside of this vehicle, it quite possibly could be the coolest cockpit ever. Until maybe they release the C8, but that's okay. Because I still love this cockpit too. Why do I love this so much? Is first of all, just the attention to detail of how everything looks and everything sits and everything is in reachable distances. Nothing is out of place. Everything in this car seems like it is made for the driver, and the guy that sits in this passenger seat or lady, nobody cares. But for some reason, the cockpit of a Corvette is just an experience. to where every single control is. On the steering wheel, you have the flappy paddles, to the carbon fiber inset, and all of your favorite buttons and speakers and cruise control, and anything you want is pretty much on the steering wheel. You have a great digital display, which I absolutely love nowadays, because all of these cars are going to digital displays, no more analog displays. But either side of it actually has the analog displays also, so you can get that tactile feel, because I guess some people need 2 speedometers, 2 tachs, and 2 all of that. But you can change that and control whatever you want to see on the screen. Also, this Corvette has 5 different traction modes that it sets up. So you have number 1, weather. Then you go into eco, which, why would you buy this car if you ever put it on eco? Next up is touring, so it's going to probably set up the suspension for a better, smoother ride over long distances. Then you go into sport, which goes kind of fun. But then you also have track mode. Track mode is where you get to feel everything this car can do, which is a lot. Did I happen to tell you that not only all of this, but they also put on the dashboard that is 600 horsepower, 600 foot-pounds of torque. They just want to let you know and make sure you know. As a bonus, there is one little trick that I have picked up since I think the C5 started it, maybe the C6 started it. And when you actually hit the screen button up here, the screen drops down and it gives you a cubby hole to hide things behind the TV screen or the monitor of the radio system. And it has a USB port in the back of it. So it's just a little trick. I actually still don't think everybody knows about that. And if you don't, you know now. You have the rail system that comes down on the console into, of course, 2-seater, no back seat. That's just where you drop down your roof panel, and then you go with your top down. Hey, ladies. So to be honest, it's still one of my just favorite cockpits. I just love how everything feels. As hot as it is outside right now, this roof isn't even hot. You can still touch it, but you gotta love that blue top. So do you like the blue tops?
No. I like the paint. I don't like sun to come through.
And to be able to ride in this with somebody that knows how to drive it really well, it is a blast. So if you want American muscle, American made, this is the car. I love it. I want to sit behind the wheel and really drive it. Hopefully we can get out to the track one day. But speaking of that, we want to do some big, amazing things on Bayou Garage, and the only way we can do it is with your support. And we're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, and we want to have a get-together, and we want to do some interviews. But first up, we're going to hit 800 subscribers and get out to Cars and Coffee this weekend. And then from there, we're going to do a lot more. So come on down, show us your ride, show us what's in your garage. And you know what? We're going to show you what's in our garage. But we need you to subscribe. We need to get to 1,000. Stick with us. It's going to be a blast, whether we're in or out of the garage.